All right, good afternoon, Bulldog seniors and families. Welcome to our postponed senior meeting. I know we were supposed to have one last week, but we had tons of information that we were trying to figure out and we were getting from the district. So we have a lot of information to share with you guys today. Of course, I'm Mr. Padilla. I am the 12th grade principal. We also have Miss Barbara Tim, who's our head counselor, and Miss Stephanie Dunn, who is our activities director. So welcome, everyone. We have a few things to cover today. And so we're headed towards the end of this semester, which is the end of your senior year. And I just want to give you a huge kudos, a huge congratulations to students and families for all of the hard work and dedication that you all have done throughout the course of this whole pandemic and everything else that's going in and all the craziness. So we're getting towards the end. One of the things that we've talked about is we're going to be doing these a little bit more frequently as we get to the end of the semester. So keep an eye out for that. We'll be sending these out via email. We'll also have it on the Senior Corner website, which we've talked about in the past. If you go to Albuquerque High school site and you click on the senior tab, you'll be able to find all the information that's being updated on the daily. So we're trying to get as much information there as possible. Coming up, we will have a virtual honors assembly for seniors. That is the date and time is to be announced. But again, look on those Senior Corner for times. Also look at our social media pages and also look for emails from me, which will have some of those dates. We will be having a senior parade May 13th, time to be determined. But as we get information on that, we will send that out to you all as soon as we have the details and information for our senior parade May 13th. Senior finals will be the 5th and 6th, and any makeup senior finals will be on the 7th. So seniors, mark your calendars, super important dates. And so with that, we have Miss Barbara Tim to talk about a few things.
Hi, seniors. Again, these are some housekeeping things that need to be done in order for you to be ready to graduate. On Monday, April 12th, during advisory, so yes, you do need to go to advisory, specifically this one, because your advisory teachers will be sharing a link for the next step plan. This is your final next step plan that you do need to complete. It is a requirement, and if you do not complete it, you will not receive a STOL, a cord, or your diploma. Most importantly, you will not get your diploma. It needs to be completed by April 30th. In addition, you were given the link for the senior exit survey earlier, well, actually last month. This also needs to be completed by April 30th. If it is not completed, you don't receive a cord or a STOL, or more importantly, your diploma. So we really want you guys to make sure that you guys get these completed. Ideally, go to advisory, get it done in advisory, boom, you're done. You don't have to worry about it. If not, make sure you have it done by April 30th. All right, next up is Miss Dunn, our wonderful activities director.
Oh, so hello, seniors. It's been great to see some of you here on campus. For those of you who are not quite with us yet, we still miss you. But I'm getting excited as we're getting more and more information coming down about graduation. So it's going to be here before you guys know it. With that, I want to tell you, it just came out. I think APS just released this yesterday. Our graduation venue has changed. So we will now have our graduation still the same date. Will be Friday, May 14th at 2:30. So time has stayed the same, but we are going to be at Nusenda Community Stadium. The good news with this is that right now, as we remain in the yellow, every graduate will get 2 tickets, so they can let 2 guests into the to the ceremony. If we change, and hopefully we will, into like green or turquoise by then they'll make the accommodations and you'll get more tickets. But as of right now, as Bernalillo County is in the yellow, right now every graduate will get 2 tickets to let 2 guests into the ceremony. So there's other details that we're still trying to work out. There is a backup plan if we happen to go into red, but I'm crossing my fingers that does not happen. But just know that there is a plan if that does happen. So good news is, graduation for the most part, everything stays the same as far as date and time, just again, new location. And that is set in stone. So that is, official, from APS. What else? I did have a lot of questions. I think the last time we talked, we, were telling you guys about cap and gown distribution. Some of you guys picked up announcements back in March. Cap and gowns do not, and this has been forever, so it's not just something that's happening this year. Cap and gowns are usually given out a few days before graduation. So even if you ordered it way back when, you will not pick yours up until May 12th. We have a distribution set from 8 to 12 that morning. And so that's when we will, have all that. We'll have more information as to what the requirements are going to be. Like Ms. Tim said, you will need to have completed your senior exit survey, the final next step plan. At that point too, we'll go over more specific, but you need your fines paid, Chromebooks turned in, all of that stuff needs to be turned in order to get the cap and gown, or most importantly, your diploma. So I know some of you have chosen not to participate in the ceremony. If that's something that you're still considering and haven't let me know yet, please fill out the form. We did change the due date. So I need to know kind of by I think April 16th is the new date that we put. There is going to be a form there on the senior corner on the AHS website that you can fill out just to let me know your intentions. I also would like to know, and I think it's on that same form, if you are borrowing a cap and gown from somebody. I know, you have siblings or, cousins maybe that have graduated in the past few years that you just want to borrow their cap and gown, you can still do that. If you're still wanting to order one, I think Campus Specialties is still taking orders. You just have to go physically down to their store. And so, you can, I think the phone number, address is everything, like I said, on that senior corner, but you have to, get a hold of Campus Specialties. And then, towards the end of this month, we will be going over specifically what's going to happen with the ceremony. Since it is in a new location, it's something that I'm still learning. And so I'm excited, for us to try out an outdoor location. It's going to be fun, could be possibly hot. So be prepared for that. But definitely excited that graduation is happening, and I think you guys are going to love it, and we're going to make it as special as we can for you guys. Let's see. I kind of wanted to touch base a little bit on what Miss Tin said with cords and stoles. I know some of you have reached out like, oh, which stole, which cord, what am I getting? You really need to touch base with whoever, whatever club or organization that you're getting it. So if you're getting it from DECA or you're getting it from Senate, like make sure you reach out to the person in charge. I know, National Honor Society gives out cords. So there's quite a few, clubs out there that will give out their cords and stoles, whatever they do give out. Reach out to that sponsor because I don't know if you're getting one from them or not. So, make sure you do that. So again, not everybody receives a cord and a stole. But again, like I said, reach out to that person, that sponsor in charge of it. Let's see, what else do I have for you guys? Oh, last thing, we did change it. I briefly talked at the last meeting that we're having our prom coming. We were supposed to have it this week, but we decided to postpone it because this was our first week back to in-person learning, and it was going to be a little chaotic. So I'm glad I postponed it. So we are actually moving that to April 19th. So you'll be getting lots of information. Check out our social media. But our theme is very Hollywood, lights, camera, action. So lots of fun spirit days for all of you guys to participate in. We are going to have a coronation probably the following week. So look out for that. I know quite a few other schools are doing their prom coming, this week. So you'll, be hearing a lot about it from other schools too, but we are definitely having ours coming up on the, starting the week of the 19th. So excited about that. And I think that's all I have for right now. We are going to have a senior spirit week for you guys too. That last week, I think it's May 3rd. So May 3rd through the 7th. Yeah, so lots of fun things coming up for you guys. Make sure you guys are, hanging in there, staying strong. I know this has been the toughest year ever for everybody, but especially for you seniors. I know it's not ideal, like everything that you guys have had to deal with, but you guys you're doing it, and pass your classes. Stay strong. Wear your masks. Let's get us into the green and the turquoise for sure, so we can get more guests at your graduation. But that's all I have. I'll turn it over now to Mr. Padilla.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Dunn. Thank you, Ms. Tim, our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful staff. Again, if you all have any questions or concerns, you can always reach out to any three of us. Absolutely. Also, for resources, again, the senior website is up and running, and we're going to be working diligently to try to get that as up to date as possible. There'll also be a calendar starting next week, so you can see important dates on there. Senior Bulldogs and families, thank you so much for everything. We will be in touch fairly soon. We're going to probably look at another senior video very soon so that we can keep you updated as things move forward. Thank you again, and have a great rest of your afternoon.
Bye, everyone.